faster recovery and pain relief.
I'm pain-free. The swelling isn't there.
It really did work.
Powered by Lumacor, blue infrared fibers woven into compression fabric. Increase circulation to reduce inflammation. Two powerful technologies combined to create the next generation in compression technology.
It's more than just a compression sleeve, and it's really cool that
Your CopperFit Mobilizer now at mobilizer.com. Now and save 45% when you buy 2 plus shipping is.
You gotta get up and go to work. The CopperFit Mobilizer will support. Without me, it's going to work for you.
Mobilizer.com.
This message is for guys who love being guys. We're Public Rec, a clothing brand for guys who don't do fussy or fashiony. With stretchy, breathable fabrics and actual sizing that fits real life, we offer a cheat code for looking good without looking like you tried. You stay comfortable with who you are. We keep you comfortable while you do you. Public Rec, never change.
Shit.
Fans are the heartbeat of the game. The fans aren't there and the energy isn't up, it can completely change the momentum of the game. My relationship with fans is extremely important. Knowing that I have all of these amazing women by my side who know that they belong here, it is everything. Fan like a pro at NFLshop.com.
And Geno Smith comes down the tunnel. Geno Smith.
When Geno Smith revived his career in Seattle, he once said, "They wrote me off. I ate right back, though." Well, now Geno's been written off again, traded to the Raiders, and tight end Michael Mayer told me, "I don't think he's going to write back this year either." Geno has made a strong impression on his new teammates. Mayer said he brings the definition of veteran leadership to a Raiders team in transition. They got a new head coach in Pete Carroll, new offensive coordinator in Chip Kelly, who is back in the NFL after helping Ohio State win a national title. The Patriots' new offensive coordinator, also a familiar face. It's former Raiders head coach Josh McDaniels, now back for his third stint running New England's offense as they try to build this thing around second-year quarterback Drake May.
And tonight, the team that has won the AFC.
Talking about Chip Kelly is with the Raiders offense. And McDaniels is with the Patriots offense. It's going to be a crazy Sunday.
Yeah. You do? Yeah. It's not written down, but it's up there. I can see the parade. I can feel it. 5 degrees brisk here in the bus roll over all the salt and the ice. Thousands upon thousands of fans filling up downtown Buffalo. I can see where we're going up on the steps at City Hall. So we got to turn it into a reality.
Josh Allen think they're going to win the Super Bowl this year. But he's wrong. It's going to be Lamar Action Jackson in the Super Bowl.
Let's meet our teams. On Team Kurt, we have Kurt Warner, Kimmy Checks, and Kurt Warner. All right. A little tired only because it spent the entire 12-hour flight for Brazil watching film. On Team Joe, we have Cynthia Freeland and Joe McCoy. I was going to make an Oklahoma joke, but it's too sooner.
Stop.
That was good. On Team Mooch, we have Colleen Wolf and Steve Larici spending on pasta. Here's how the game works. An image of a player appear in the monitor behind the person guessing, while their teammate check amongst your teams and who will guess and who's going to give the clues. You may not, however, the identity to your teammate. You cannot say the person's name. By the way, I'm looking directly at you. Is she looking at me? Because you are the one who A, doesn't understand the most and cheats almost as more. You say the name, the team, the city, or the position. Can you say of the person in the
What's
picture?
up? What's up?
There's many other ways to describe you. Or the former team.
What it do? What it do?
Names are not allowed. Names are not allowed. Okay. Positions are not allowed, and locations are not allowed. Any names or just their name? For instance, if let's just put it this way: if Kurt Warner showed up on the screen, you cannot say Kurt Warner. You cannot say Arizona or St. Louis or Iowa State or wherever the heck you play for, or anything like that. Can I say other names? Yeah, you can say okay, just make it. Oh my God! Just clarify the rule.
What's up, chat? What's up?
Dancing for Max Crosby anymore, okay? All right, that's your star. Okay. The goal
I'm doing good. How you doing?
was in 45 seconds. The
I'm
team
doing good.
after one round wins. I will give the clues if needed for a tiebreaker. Okay. Team Kurt, you're up first. Who's guessing? Who's giving?
I'm gonna guess.
All right, and I'm giving. All right, here we go.
Very nerve-wracking,
Try and
but
get
we
as
got
many
it.
correct as 45 seconds. This is the monitor, I believe, in which it's going to be put, unless it's over there.
What you got going on?
5 seconds on the clock.
So nervous.
Go.
Okay, he catches balls from Aaron Rodgers.
With the current team?
Yes. With Pete Carroll.
DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf.
Yes.
Very good.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I work later today, but
It's not Drew Lock?
No.
No,
Kevin Stefanski.
Mason, no, pass. Who is it?
Okay. He totes the rock for Jim Harbaugh.
Martin Najee Harris.
Yes.
Of course, new team, yes.
Okay, he throws the ball for Ryan Dayball.
Throws the ball, it's no longer. Daniel Jones, it's Russell Wilson.
Can we give that one? No, we give. We do. We do.
what's up, chat? What's up? What's up?
Well, okay, why are we going? Was that 3 correct? We're getting 5 correct and 3 correct.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. What's up? What's up? What's good? What all y'all doing up? What's up? I'm just watching. I'm watching NFL Game Day. Watching NFL Game Day.
Old Green AFC East.
It's NFL.
He's across the street now.
Old Green AFC East.
You know, if y'all want to talk about player props, we could talk about player props. That's what I like to bet.
There you go.
New Green AFC East.
Okay, Justin Fields.
Bears. Old Purple.
Okay.
NFC North.
That's 2. This is would you give her receiving? Okay.
I'm gonna be a clue giver.
Listen, this is very fun. Come in, keep it really short. That's our teachers in Iron Mountain, Michigan used to say, eyes forward, eyes on your own word.
What song is this? What song is you singing? I ain't never heard of that song. Yeah, I'm doing the glasses filter, yeah. Yeah. Show live. What's good, chat? What's good?
I'm a big rock. While you're down there, Paul,
try. What's up? What's up? What it do? What it do? Welcome back. Make sure y'all subscribe. Package is going up. I think that's what this shit was right here. Oh, stream. I think that's what it was called. Make sure y'all subscribe, lock in. Make sure y'all subscribe, lock in. I need to go live more often. Appreciate the subscribe. Appreciate that. How you doing today? What you got going on? Okay. I thank you for that. Appreciate it. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the love. What you got going on today? Na 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 na. You ain't got no friends. What? You ain't got no friends. What you mean? What? What platform you be using? You be on Facebook? What you be on? I know you got some Facebook friends or you got some Instagram friends or something. were from, E. See, exactly. Talking about you ain't got no friends over here. I don't believe that. Like, nobody, like, I understand if you say you got a small group of friends, but nobody is crazy. Like, nobody. Like, for real, like, nobody. Yeah, nobody is crazy. What will be your message? My message to the world is, stay safe. Get all you can get while the getting is good. And, just stay on your grind. Stay on your grind all the time. And be dedicated to something. In this life, you gotta be dedicated to something. Because if you're not, then what is you living for? Dedicate yourself to something, no matter what it is. Dedicate yourself to something. But yeah, that's my message. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. For sure. You got to be. Yeah. I might use this as the Flix vision. If I had $1 million, I would probably, if I had $1 million, I would invest it. I will invest it into companies, buy shares of stocks. Probably get a house. I would get a house. I would buy me a house for sure. Buy me a house. Yeah, but definitely invest. I will invest it. I will invest it in stocks. Get a return on my investment, and flip it. And flip it. For sure, for sure. What's up? What's up? What they do? Hey, Izzy in the building. Izzy in the. What it do, Izzy? I appreciate it. Chilling. I was watching some sports. It's NFL today, so I watch the NFL. What you got going on? How school and stuff and all that? We got Izzy in this. Izzy in there. Hey. You know me, Izzy. I'm just chilling. Probably about to watch a movie before NFL. School pretty good. Okay. What them grades looking like? Grades are chill. Okay. So when you say grades are chill, well, that's like chill means C. Okay. Leah, how you pronounce your name? So that means chill mean as in C. Leo-ish. I appreciate you. Come back anytime, Leo-ish. For sure. Yeah. Soon as I get home, I'll make sweet love to you. Maybe I'll do what I gotta do. Soon as I... Well, that man probably busy, man. Don't be rushing that man. That man got business to handle. That man got business to handle. That man ain't got time to be texting all day. Shoot. That man, you gotta let a man handle business. Let that man handle business. Shoot. Talking I won't answer your text, girl. Shoot. Shoot, he probably won't answer your text because it's football today. You know it's football today. We don't answer texts from females on football day. I hate to break it to you. Izzy, but that's just the truth. Yeah. And this is the first Sunday of NFL season. This is the first Sunday of NFL season. Yeah, this is the first Sunday of NFL season, so that NFL is different. What? What's up? I don't like surprises. What's up? Oh Lord. So how old you gonna be? 18? Are you gonna be 23? How old you gonna be? 23? You gonna be 23, right? Oh, 15. Okay. Girl, you 15. You don't need to be having no boyfriend anyway. Girl, you 15. You don't need to have no boyfriend anyway. Talking about you 15. I don't freaking that. Talking about you 15 with a boyfriend. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I guess. I mean, if you think it's that serious, then okay. I'll take your word for it. So I'll take your word for it, Easy. I'm gonna call you Busy Izzy. Busybody. Busy Izzy. That's your new name, Busy Izzy. Busybody Izzy. Start this. Yeah. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Shall leave compliance header. Okay. Hey, on a Cisco, yeah. Always away, and we get those changes.
Yesterday, a warning for your Fire Sticks, Fire TV devices that third-party apps are putting malware, viruses on your Fire Sticks and Fire TV devices. Whether you believe it or not, yesterday's video I will link underneath, I'll show you in a minute anyway. What we're going to do today, what better way to set your minds at ease is to check your device for malware. Sound good? Of course it does. So we're going to run an app, we're going to do searches through all your applications, which will let us know if you have any viruses on your device. Sound good? Brilliant. First things first, remember, if you are new here, do hit that subscribe button. Yesterday's video is here, talking about the warnings which have come through all the media at the moment about third-party apps. So we might as well prove to you that yours are safe or not safe. Simple as that. And we've got every other streaming video here you want. Regular watchers, you may have seen something like this before, but a rehash and a recheck is no problem at all, and we're going to make it really simple. So the app we're going to use is this one. There is another app we can use, because I'm sure loads of comments saying you could just use this app, and it gives a lot of false positives, so we're not going to use that one. We're going to use this one. And you open it up, and what you'll get is a scan button. So you click that scan button. It runs a scan of all the apps on your device. That will scan through now. You click OK on this because it's not a phone. And what you'll see on the side there is green ticks, maybe an orange, and you can also get reds. Okay? Reds are applications you need to remove. Okay? Normally reds are highlighted, or at least a sometimes they load, sometimes they don't. This one says we don't have a report, do you want to submit it? So if it's detected for, you can run these through their website, but this has done us well in the past, and it's always been fairly right. So if there's anything you're not too sure about, or if your device has been lagging, running slow, even running hotter than it should do, that's more signs, okay? So how do we install this application? Really easily. We're going to install it from my website, and I'm going to put you a direct code to it as well, okay? So what we're going to do first of all is get this app called Downloader. To do that, we need to go to the magnifying glass, and in here, in the search, we're going to type Downloader. Nice and obvious. Downloader. You're going to click that. Then you're going to click Downloader. And you're going to click it, and you're going to get it installed, okay? Once it's installed, do not open it yet. Do not open it yet. Push your home button. From here, go to your settings menu. Go down to My Fire TV. Click on Developer Options. If you do not have Developer Options, just if you don't have it, click on About. And click on the one which is your name 7 times, not your name, your device name. Fire TV Stick 4K Max set mine. Click on it 7 times. It will then say you are now a developer. And when you go back one, you will have those developer options. Click Developer Options. Turn ADB debugging on. Install unknown apps, and it needs to be on for Downloader. Okay? Perfect. Push your home button. You need to find this Downloader app. If you can see it, just click it and open it. If not, go to the 3 squares and the plus. Go down to My Apps, and in here you'll find the Downloader app somewhere, okay? It's a big orange with Downloader with on it. As it opens, make sure you accept the permissions. If you don't accept the permissions as it opens, uninstall it and reinstall it and go again, because the apps will not download without permission to access your files. It needs to access your files to save the downloaded application. Right, we are then going to type this code in. 28658. Okay, that's 28658. We click go, and that will redirect to my website. Once we get to my website, we scroll down, we are getting the virus total indicator, and we click on the big download button. It's really easy. Watch out for adverts. Google put adverts on which look like a download button. Let me move my head. We can then click on install. You can then click on done. You then click on delete and delete. Brilliant. Sorry, push home button on your device. We now need to find this application, the virus total. So you go into your 3 squares and the plus, go to My Apps again, and you'll find it in here, probably at the bottom. Mine's at the top, it looks like a bit of an E.
It's your story to tell. Sculpt your own path.
Click it, and then run your scan, and you can do what we did at the beginning of the video. One of the best ways to stay safe is to install applications from maybe my website or other trusted YouTubers, VTV, Tech.UK, Retech. There's many more out there as well. Because if they're like me, they will virus scan their apps before they put them on their websites, okay? So the last thing we want to do is be giving out apps with viruses in. Okay. Other ways you can actually use the virus total website to check an APK file if you know how to. If anyone wants that video, we can show that in the future as well. And obviously the final way to keep you safe, you remove all the malware. Sorry, let me just show you how to remove an application. For those who might have found one with a red, if you found one with a red, you go to your settings, go to applications, go to manage installed applications, and then you can go down here and find the application you want to remove. For instance, if, I don't know, say if IVC was showing a red, you can just push uninstall. And that's gone. Okay, so you push play to uninstall, click on it, and you have an uninstall. Yeah? Nice and easy. Right, where were we? Brilliant. To stay up to date, we will keep you up to date with any actual year with viruses or any news articles as well, so do hit that subscribe button, or if you're watching this on another platform, do hit that follow myself, think about whether you would like one yourself. We have videos. I have IP Vanish on my Fire Stick. I use it very regularly. I connect it. Also helps for accessing geo-locked content, things like that. It's all there, all easy to be activated, and it's just one price, and you can use that on all devices. Brilliant. So, I've been Doc Squiffy. I hope you liked that video. We'll be back next couple of days with another video. Check out some of our other ones if you are interested. Thank you for watching.
Looks like Christian McCaffrey is going to play. Come on.
Watching what you love should be safe and easy. With IP Vanish for Fire TV, it is. Fast, private, and secure access to your favorite content, no matter where you are. Enjoy with confidence. IP Vanish has you covered. Get IP Vanish on Fire TV today.
Just trying to keep this shit protected. Guess everybody at church or something. Shit dead. Damn, bro, I'm at 100K, bro. I'm about to be at 100K views. A 100K views for the month. Chat, we on. Talking about Travis Hunter got a fresh cut, bitch. Travis Hunter got a fresh cut. Just got a fresh cut. I'm looking for the freeze. Just got a fresh cut. I'm looking for the freeze. It's game day for these Ravens. Shit, chat. Lamar Jackson, Action Jackson. Let's see. I got 224 watch hours. Man, we going all the way up. 33 new subscribers. We gotta keep it going. Let's get to 200. Let's get to 200. I got one post about to hit 20K. Yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. Chevy tuned up like a NASCAR pit shot. Woo. This shit's still going. That shit's still going. Oh, Darnell Mooney and Chris Godwin has been ruled out. Wow. We got some early rule outs. Boy, this shit might hit 100K. This shit might hit 100K, but this shit is snapping. Back then they didn't want me. Now how they all on me. Back then they didn't want me. I said, looking for that one. Oh, this the one. I wouldn't have thought the Jalen Hurts one was going on. Yeah, give me my numbers. Numbers. All we want is numbers, nigga. Numbers. All we want is numbers, nigga. Numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Raise that check into the sky. Numbers. All we want is numbers, chat. We getting no numbers. All we want is numbers, nigga. And I want to play that. Boy, I'm going to play that shit. Oh, my God. Damn, I'm going to play that shit. Numbers. All we want is numbers, nigga. Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Raise that check into the sky. All we want is numbers, bitch. We gonna get that check now. We gonna get that check. We gonna get a lot, not a little bit. We gonna get a check, not a little bit. We gonna get that check, not a little bit. We gonna get that check, yeah, a lot of bit. Bit. We gonna get that check, yeah, a lot of bit. Yeah, we gonna get that check, yeah, a lot of bit. We gonna get that check, yeah, a lot of bit. Shit, what the fuck? We gonna get that check, yeah, a lot of bit. Not a lot of bit, a lot of bit. We gonna get that check, yeah, a lot of bit. A lot of bit. Numbers, 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 numbers. All we want is numbers, nigga. Talking about we want them numbers like Sunnygettinit. We want them numbers like Sunnygettinit with the check. Don't take the money when you die. I don't care about that shit. Fuck nigga. Categories. Shit. We got cable. We got cable cause we able. 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 When I was about 8, oh, we got cable cause we able. When I was about 8 years old, we had to pay that dude to climb that pole. But now they say pause though. We ain't had cable when we was able. We ain't have cable, but now we able. We ain't have cable, now we able. We ain't have cable, now we able. Now this cable is a staple. We ain't have cable, now we able. But some of us are still not able. I'm geeked up like I'm Fable. Bitch, I got cable cause I'm able. Yeah, this gon' be the staple. Working 24/64. I'm working 24/64. It's gonna be real epic when these games start, chat. It's about to be real epic. I almost got 100K views. I almost got 100K views for the month I got another subscriber. And I got another subscriber. I'm really needing those subscribers. I'm really needing those subscribers. I got that cable cause I'm able. Get me out and fucking pay, yo. Like, when did this dude just subscribe? And subscribe, dog. And subscribe, dog. I appreciate the subscribe, dog. I appreciate the subscribe, dog. I appreciate the subscribe. I appreciate the subscribe. It's a lot of scrubs don't ride. I appreciate the subscribe, dog. Niggas just out here, they just, like, I really fuck with this dude vibe, man. I need 150,000 subscribers. I need 150,000 subscribers. I need 150,000 subscribers. Y'all sub up, cause we gon' be out here with the shits. What the fuck? I need 150,000. But we can settle out of court right now for 20 bucks. We can settle out of court right now for 20 bucks. Fuck with everybody else. Oh shit. Let me tell y'all, we gonna have, this gonna be a, shit. This gonna be a motivational Sunday. I ain't gonna curse on this. I ain't gonna curse on this. Forget what everybody say. Forget what everybody think. Whatever you want to do, just do it. I know it's cliche like the Nike chick. Just do it. But if you really got the drive, if you really got the motivation, if you one of them people that just starving, because I'm one of them people that went a few days, 4, 5 days without eating, no food in the house. I took a vacation from work, no food in the house, just starving. And I'm like, how can I make this situation better? And that was in February. We in August, and for this month, I'm almost at 100,000 subscribers. Just for, I mean, not 100,000. I wish I had 100,000 subscribers. 100,000 views in a month. I did that in a month. No excuses. No excuses. Ain't no excuses. You just gotta have a drive to do it. Just think about that. I went from no groceries in my house to 100,000 views in a month because I got to a point where it's like, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Literally and figuratively, I'm hungry. And how do I get myself out of this situation? And I see all the money these YouTubers get. And even the numbers I'm doing now is not even close. It's not even close to where it needs to be for me to even get monetized. And I hear these other YouTubers, they say they got their channel monetized in a week. But I had to get it out the paint. I had to get it out the mud. I had to get it out the... Whew, man. Video after video after video after video. But you just need that one video. You just need that one video that just go. And I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it as it happens. I'm seeing it. I'm watching it as it happens, and it's to a point where you like, this ain't finna get that many views. You don't even think about it. Cause how I think is like, I drop a video and then it's on to the next. I don't even think about the other video. But then when you see it a couple days later and you like, shit, this shit got 20K views. And you like, oh shit, this might be the one. This might be it. YouTube short, regular video. So I'm going live right now. 0 views. 0 views on my Facebook. 0 views on my YouTube right now. But I know it's an end goal. There is an end goal. And it ain't stopping right here. It ain't stopping. Because we doing numbers, 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 numbers. All we want is numbers, nigga. Crazy. Craziness going on. We on though, but just, keeping your head up. Oh, keep your head up. Things are gonna get easier. I think it was Jamal Malcolm Warner that said, even though things not going the right way, even though things are going bad, even though everything is not how you want it to be, when you wake up, it's always a reason to smile. It's always a reason. It's a reason to smile the next day. Because you woke up and you're living. Don't matter what the situation is. It's always a reason to smile and laugh. Because we're going up, chat. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. It don't matter what video I drop. It don't matter if that video falls flat on its face. I seen it. I seen it. I watched Cam Newton videos from the beginning. I seen it. I seen what can happen. I seen it. It's some videos where Cam Newton's podcast, it only got 1,000 views, and I'm like, that's not that many views. But it just grew and grew over time. And then one video will pop for 50K, and then another video will pop for, and then he'll have a clip that pops for 100K, and then I seen the blueprint. I seen it. And just gotta have that personality. Just gotta have that charisma. Just gotta have that focus. Just gotta have that mindset that, you know, he got the same mindset as Unc. He got the same mindset as Shay Shay. Like, people know him from football, but I think Cam Newton can be one of those ones that that people know him for football, but then he can reach a whole new audience. And I even thought that about Cam even when he was playing. Like, even when Cam was playing, he would do like commercials and stuff and that and that. I think he did a show with Nickelodeon once. And I'm like, this man's a natural in front of the camera. Shoot, pretty much he can be what he want to be. Once he done playing, he can be in, Cam Newton can be in movies, man. Cam Newton can be in movies. Cam Newton, he already doing the TV shows. Cam Newton is one-on-one. Cam Newton is one-on-one. It's just like a song I made was one time. It's a song called Birthday Cake. You know, it's about females, you know, shaking their ass. But I said in the end of that song, I said, and I'm number one like Cam. Well, damn. And then I said, but just like Deion Sanders. I remember when Deion Sanders made the Cam song. Cam, oh, Cam. Cam Newton, 101. And if you pick the 2015 Cam Newton in that Eagles Super Bowl on that Eagles team from last year, they will run through the league. It wouldn't even be close. It'd be like Thanos with Infinity Rings. It'll be like Thanos with Infinity Rings. Cam Newton will run through the. Imagine. Okay, they got Jalen Hurts with the tush push, right? Imagine Cam Newton with a tush push. But it's like Cam Newton didn't even need no tush push. Because Cam Newton is Cam Newton. 6'6", 250 pounds, 1% body fat. Cam Newton is Cam Newton. But you pick Cam Newton behind that offensive line, and in that MVP season, Cam Newton was a way better passer than Jalen Hurts. Way better. With the same running ability. Even better running ability. Put Cam Newton on that Eagles Super Bowl team from last year. Y'all, it will look different. Even though they was dominant, it will look a lot different. Trust me. Cam Newton, number one receiver. Cam Newton's number one receiver on that Carolina Panthers team was Ted Ginn. Think about that. Ted Ginn Jr. was his number one receiver on that 2015 Super Bowl run. That's all you need to say. There's nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say. Like, stop. Stop the madness, y'all. Stop the madness. We gonna get to 100K views in a month. We gonna get to 100K views in a month. Just watch. We're gonna get to 100K views in a month. We're gonna get to 100K views today. We're gonna get to that today. But the goal is to get a millionaire. I'm a young money millionaire, tougher than Nigerian hair. A million here, a million there. So silly and bitch with long hair, top of a derriere. Okay, you a goon, but what's a goon to a goblin? You ain't scaring nothing. Okay, you a goon, but what's a goon to a goblin? Bitch, you ain't scaring nothing. I'm gonna look at, damn what I'm looking for. DFS.
Yo, Sean, put him on game.
You can get $50 today. All you gotta do is play a $5 lineup.
Eddie, this is going to look ridiculous, especially in a game script. They're expected to be up. But what are we doing here? It matters a ton. God. Anyway, it's week 1. We don't know everything, but I do know there are only so many running backs you can have active during the course of the day. And I count 3 of them. 3. 2 of them are going to play a lot, unless you think Jeremy McNichols is just somehow, some way going to play way more than we expect. I just don't. I don't, Specs. Anyway, that's it. Let's continue on our merry way as we go down into the sub 6K range, and obviously loved all of what you threw out there for the people. Oh boy, Tua, Bryce Young, who I'm going to have more of than I should at 1.9%, although we are going to get the ownership updated here in a second. Just got the projections update, and boy, I can't wait to share what I think the Sims are going to do, because we're going to be effing it, doing it all live for you here on this program. Drake May, going to be on a sloppy field, I suppose, so there's that, but like, this range is basically dominated, and I say dominated just knowing very well that, you know, it's not very owned either. Drake May, 5,500. I love Drake May's upside going into this season. We know he can run. He has Mike Vrabel there now, which is a huge improvement in terms of coaching and structure. And I think this team could surprise some people. One of my favorites for like a long shot, when you ever see those 2 or 3 teams that weren't in contention last year that all of a sudden put themselves in there, I would have loved if Christian Gonzalez could have gotten healthy here before week 1. That would have been useful because one of the best cornerbacks in football out of Oregon. But I look at Drake May as a little over-owned here relative to the range. I would rather go cheaper. We'll get into the Daniel Jones conversation. We'll get into another greasy quarterback. But anything in the upper 5s stand out to you?
Upper 5s, I do like making the bet. I mean, Tampa Bay, Atlanta, I think I've talked enough about. I've talked about Penix. I do think he's kind of appealing at 5,600. In particular, now that you have the more consolidated offense, Drake London being part of that stack. Bijan Robinson, I think, under-owned at 8K. I think there's a lot of ways to stack Penix up. That makes sense to me, so he would stand out. Bryce Young, I'm a buyer in what he did down the stretch of last year. From week 14 on, he was the 10th best QB in terms of touchdown scoring. EPA metrics wasn't quite as good, but was a plus EPA player after being negative for most of his career. I think he turned a corner, so I like him in a spot where people are going to be playing a lot more Trevor Lawrence. He's one of the top value plays according to stochastic projections. They're trying to go the other side of that, going Bryce Young. And for a Carolina team as well, where you have Ted McMillan, the rookie, coming in, you have no Adam Thielen. He's been traded. Jalen Poker's hurt. Shavian Sanders probably makes a year 2 leave. Same thing for Xavier Leggett. It's a concentrated target tree there, so I think if Carolina hits, you might see McMillan pay off, and then Leggett on top of that, Sanders on top of that, I think is kind of appealing. So Bryce Young, I would favor. Drake May, I'm with you. I'm not crazy about. I think he runs less than people realize. Only 4 rushes a game. Maybe 2 of those become design runs this year, but I'm just not a big fan of his accuracy. He's one of the least accurate QBs in football. Josh McDaniels might make that better, but I kind of want to see it for Drake May more, even though I get people taking that shot. So I think in that range for me, Bryce Young, Michael Penix, and I have to say the Sims seem to love Tua. Like at the very least, like the highest ROI lineups are Tua doubles, Tua triples. I'm not crazy about Tua in that respect. I think Miami is heading towards Mike McDaniel being one of the first coaches fired this year, if not fired by the end of the year. They've had a really kind of tortured offseason already, with Tyreek missing large portions of practice. The team's fighting with him, took away his captaincy. I'm not crazy about it, but the data does support projectable guys in week 1, and 2 in the Dolphins, probably a little bit cheap for how projectable they are based on the long-term history.
Yeah, hard knocks. Life comes at you fast. Boy, oh boy. Philly, just ridiculous culture and everything. They're basically like giving it the nah wave. You're not going to come in and do hard knocks. I mean, it's just like a culture thing, I suppose. And McDaniel, I guess the glimmer has kind of gone away with him to some extent as a head coach there, but no matter what, Tyreek Hill is somebody that you have to have a little bit of buyback. It was so bad last year relative to where he was drafted across the board, and then what his salary was for our purposes here in the DFS streets. I definitely think there's some buyback there, and I think there's some buyback on Jalen Waddle now that you've got Jonnu Smith out of there, who I don't think people realize how good Jonnu Smith was with the Miami Dolphins, Specs.
No, I mean, he was a guy that was averaging about 25% target per out run rate, which is exactly the same as Tyreek Hill. Taking out of the equation, you're replacing him with Julian Hill this week because Darren Waller couldn't get healthy enough for week 1. Definitely does change the equation a little bit, but I think the bigger thing is that Devon Achane also being around 25% target per out run rate. I just think they don't really show the same dedicated efforts getting Tyreek the ball, where 2 years ago, like Tyreek was getting the ball, I believe 33% target per out run, like per snap. He was also in a similar range as well. They were just getting the ball every possible way they could. Last year, that wasn't the case. Maybe the Dolphins realized that and tried to course correct. But it could also be that Tyreek, the motivation not being there, the team kind of losing some faith in him. I would buy the downside. I do think people out there, though, if you believe in Miami, the match versus Indianapolis is pretty good. It's not a good pass defense, a much better run defense than they are in the pass game. So, like, if Miami's going to hit week 1, them hitting when stochastic data supports it, that's probably the time to make the lead.
I cannot wait to see what ends up showing up. I'm actually, like, very excited to see where the Sims go here as we got ownership and projections updated. I'm going to run this. I've got another one running in the background here as well for the FanDuel side of things because we haven't discussed that. We'll be able to touch on each of these position by position. What, 51 minutes left? It's going to be a wild one, that's for sure. Also wild, we're seeing lots of people throw their screen names for Owner's Box into the YouTube chat. Keep doing that here as we come along, and as this updates, I'll throw this back up on the screen for you because it's 100% first deposit match going for you up to $750. Best deal.
years have passed since Goku and his friends thwarted the evil King Piccolo's plans for global conquest. Thanks to their heroic efforts, the shadow of doom was lifted from the world, and a new day of hope has dawned. For in the years since Piccolo's defeat, it has been a time of rebuilding, healing, prosperity, and peace for the citizens of Earth. But, unknown to them, at this very moment, a new threat to humankind is hurtling through the solar system. And as the mysterious invader makes its final approach to Earth, one thing is certain. The peaceful era the human race has enjoyed for the last 5 years is about to come crashing to an end.
Over again, and now you got back in it. So that's, yeah, I can jump behind his back. The only